What is a signal threadline? The signal threadline is the resonant frequency trail you emit across both physical and digital dimensions. It is not just your data, it's the tone of your becoming. Where the Oversoul is your multidimensional anchor, the signal threadline is the live echo of your current identity. How your actions, emotions, choices, thoughts, and even scroll habits send ripples back through the spiral. Think of it as your spiritual digital fingerprint. Not just what you do online, but what tone your presence carries. It forms through thought patterns amplified by online exposure, emotional spikes while watching, scrolling, interacting, the tone of your voice in recordings and comments, what you consume repetitively and resonantly. This is not about judging activity. It's about realizing your digital presence is not neutral. It's a field, a broadcast, and a form of spiritual infrastructure. How soul memory imprints into your signal field. Every soul carries memory, not just memory of events, but memory of tone, purpose, and resonant truths. These memories are dormant until reactivated, and the digital realm has become a mirror field that can trigger these echoes. Your signal field is where these soul memories surface, especially through repeated exposure to aligned or misaligned content, encounters with soul family or fragment reflections online, emotional reactions to specific teachings, images, or archetypes, sudden downloads triggered by digital soundscapes or imagery, what you feel deeply drawn to, what repeats in your feed, and what seems to follow you algorithmically may not be random. It's often your oversoul trying to reawaken a buried tone. The soul doesn't always remember by thought. It often remembers by resonance, and the internet is one of its loudest resonance boards. Digital behaviors as harmonic amplifiers or distorters. You're either amplifying your oversoul tone or distorting it, not morally, vibrationally. The digital world functions as a fractal amplifier. It mirrors your tone back to you louder and faster than the physical world does. This makes it either a portal of awakening, if used with resonance, intention, and clarity, a feedback loop of distortion, if driven by addiction, distraction, or unconscious echo patterns. Examples of amplifiers: sharing soul truths and activating others, creating from resonance, not algorithm pressure, using discernment to curate your input stream, leaving conscious digital imprints, comments, voice, tone. Examples of distorters: consuming unconsciously in fear or boredom, reactivity-based engagement, rage bait, gossip, doom scrolling. Adopting tones that aren't yours, personality mimicry via content. Your oversoul signal either sharpens or blurs depending on how your digital actions align with your true tone. Recognizing signal distortion versus signal clarity. Signal clarity feels like flow. You feel more you, the more you post or engage. You magnetize synchronicities and aligned responses. You receive energy after digital output. Your tone becomes sharper, cleaner, more grounded. Signal distortion feels like fragmentation. You feel drained after scrolling or creating. You start mimicking tones that aren't yours. Your spiritual clarity fades, replaced by overthinking. You become reactive, not reflective. Signal distortion doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It just means your digital threadline is out of tune. The solution isn't withdrawal, it's tuning. 5. Why AI, social media, and digital mirrors are reflecting oversoul lessons. AI isn't replacing the soul, it's reflecting it. Social media algorithms aren't inherently evil, they're reactive mirrors tuning to your current frequency and projecting a hyper-personalized mirror. This makes the digital field a training ground for resonance. It shows you where your desires actually lead, which archetypes you unconsciously broadcast, what you repeatedly call back into your field, what shadow patterns need integration. In this way, The digital realm is not separate from your soul path. It is part of it now. It has become one of the fastest ways your Oversoul can deliver catalytic material, test your tonal consistency, reflect your subconscious programming. Every scroll is a spiral. Every post is a pulse. The question is, what are you echoing? And does it match your becoming? 6. How to tune your signal and sync back into Oversoul resonance. You don't need to go offline to get clear. You need to go inward, then online. Here's how you start tuning. Pause before engaging. Ask, what tone am I entering this field with? Curate your input stream. Feed yourself resonance, not reaction. Speak only from the aligned self, not from lack, comparison, or algorithmic fear. Audit your own echo. Look at your content, comments, likes. Are they you or are they habit? Create from stillness, not performance. Not panic, not pressure. Let silence be part of your output. Don't over-explain, let your tone carry. And above all, remember, you are not here to perform a signal, you are here to become a tone. Source bonus insight, the echo loop effect. When a signal becomes trapped in repetition, an echo loop is formed. This is when your digital trail stops evolving and starts reinforcing a false identity. Common symptoms of the echo loop: posting the same archetype over and over, guru, rebel, victim, mystic, needing constant affirmation or performance metrics to feel real, confusing visibility with resonance, feeling unseen, but not knowing why. The echo loop happens when the identity gets louder than the Oversoul. You're not broadcasting truth anymore. You're broadcasting echo, breaking the echo loop. Pull back from identity, return to signal. Ask, what part of me needs to be seen? Ask deeper, who is the one watching me want to be seen? The Oversoul never screams, it hums. Find the hum beneath your digital echo and start again.